would have been, around 7 or so a month ago. So I see them charge in the morning around 8 when the sun's up and fully shining. I see them charge before sunset at 4 when the sun is up. So they're basically always chasing the sun, and they're going around us. You very rarely see them overhead anymore. They seem to be going around us, forming rings, which gets me thinking about, and a video will get to this, where I'm showing the system in the, never mind, where I'm showing the system in the east in front of me, and then I show you my rear view mirror where the system is also stretched across the west. Same system, different parts, stretched around us. So I guess it was Norman, Baker, who did the rings of Saturn. I do have notes here, although I don't have my glasses. Norman, Berger. He wrote about the rings of Saturn, where he was actually watching these rings being built, watching production, watching life, which is exactly what we've been saying, watching things being built, produced in our sky, which is what we're seeing. I do believe we're getting a ring. I do believe that ring is for protection. Maybe there is some sort of incoming system. Maybe not now, maybe now. Maybe in 100 years, it takes that long to build. But from what I remember him saying is those things were being built pretty rapidly, pretty fast. Obviously, we're seeing it go pretty fast. I do believe it's for protection, like a wound, and it's almost like a jelly, which is weird. I had my name as Space Jelly in all kinds of other forums. So it is like a jelly, like a cushion of plastic. And I saw George Carlin's comedy thing about how we were put on Earth just to produce plastic by the aliens. It rings true sometimes. It's funny. Maybe these things do need to bounce off us. But anyway, it does look very plastic, very elastic. Maybe it's these commandeered ships creating this. Maybe the ring builders are inhabited ships. Maybe it is biological. Because planets don't want to bump into each other. Planets don't want to, they want to avoid each other, and they are symbiotic. They do work together, so I do think they would call in the system. Hey, I need some cushion. We got an incoming system, and it forms rings around us, which they believed in Saturn was sound. I believe proved, I don't even know. It was sound. So are we seeing sound? Is sound visualizing an implement of 5D? So are those of us who are seeing this drifting into that 5D mindset? And I'm with Cosmic Agency on that. I do not think it's another world, like we're popping off into another world. I believe it's a different mindset, a different way of living, so therefore a different reality, because we do create our own reality. Like, let's say you come home from work, you come home in a bad mood, you yell at the dog, you yell at your lover, you're going to have a bad night. You created your reality for the night, or you ruin an event, with that kind of behavior. Or you can come home with flowers and be nice, and you're going to have your reality is going to be totally different. And that goes on a small and big scale. Let's see, what else did I want to talk to you guys about? Let's see what's going on behind me. Okay, the Crystal Comet system. Sorry guys, I've been having leg cramps. Some of you guys are having muscular problems, joint issues. This is obviously not one comet. It looks very crystal. And this looks crystal with that webbing around it. You see that kind of jelly around it. So, but that's 1, 2 objects. And actually, if you ever heard, I think I put on Instagram while I'm talking, that I'm actually saying I see a cluster, and it's like it's pressing into our reality, almost like, like through a sheet, like